All right. Welcome to the show, Black Focus Radio, the Wednesday edition. Our issues, our solutions, our voices. David Coleman along with Robert Webb at 855-525-5683 is the number. That's how you get in touch with me. We got a lot of stuff to talk about today. I don't know if the live is... I'm sorry, folks. I don't know what's going on with the live. Let me change it out and see if that'll help a little bit. It'll be up here in just a moment, I'm assuming. But either way, I'll go ahead and post the YouTube feed until we get that taken care of. I don't know for today, for some reason or another, Facebook has been acting kind of funny. But anyway, we've got a lot of stuff to talk about today, as we always do. Got a great black fact for you. Going to let Dr. John Henry Clark talk to you a little bit about black history and those things of that nature. So we'll get into that here in just a moment. Also, we'll talk about what went on at the city board last night. Let's see here. We'll certainly talk about that, of course. I guess the Citizens Review Board passed. Is that what I understand? And but again, it has no teeth. So we'll get into that as well. As a matter of fact, let me just read the T's to you. Little Rock now has a Citizens Review Board. Will it be effective, or is it more bureaucracy? It's time to tweet PLOTUS a copy of the Constitution. He spoke to some kids the other day and claimed that the Constitution gives him the right to do anything he wants, which is a damn lie. So we'll talk about that. Also, your first job as a parent is to protect your children. How the hell did you start fighting holding an infant? Well, you'll think about that a lot when you're doing that time. And will black voters get amnesia in the upcoming election season? We'll get into that as well. And hats off to the Virginia congregation who walked out on their racist pastor. So it ought to be an interesting show today. Robert Webb is joining us on the mic also. He'll be here in just a moment. But in the meantime, why don't we go ahead and do, let's see, our black facts. Hit the sound for the black facts.
Dynamic black facts, our culture, our history, our people.
So what I'm going to let do today, I'm going to let Dr. John Henry Clark, many of y'all who have been following my book list know there are a couple of books by him on that book list. I'm going to let him do the black fact today. So Ms. Ivy, if you'll pot up the telephone pot for me, and we'll get started with the black fact by the great Dr. John Henry Clark. Make sure it's in the program.
Which DOJ policy is the European line to investigate a person is not exonerated?
European domination of the world. Everything, every idea, every so-called religion was meant to dominate and to control. You are the ones with the illusions. Why is it that you are so naive? You let people redress something that you invented, send it back to you, and enslave you through it. Our relationship with the people of the world and the fact that we created peaceful nations that had no word for jail because no one had ever gone to one. No word for old people's homes because no one ever threw away grandma and grandpa. No word for orphanage. We did all of this, and over half of human civilization was over before we knew that a European was in the world. Before you wore a shoe or lived in a house that had a window. Now, Africa has always and still is the prize for the whole world. We have always been the prize because we have always had and still have something that other people won't, think they can't do without, and don't care to pay for. Because we have always been the prize, we have been under siege for over 3,000 years. The main thing imperialism did, slavery and imperialism, and they removed African people from the respectful commentary of history. When they discovered you, they began to prey on you. And what we have to understand now, in the period of superior brainwashing, is there is no European answer for African problems. Either Africans find a solution to African problems, or there is no solution. And if you don't find a solution soon, you go back into slavery. We have to stop all of this nonsense about who belongs to what religion, when all of them were imposed on us in the first place. We have all this fight between Muslims and Christians, when neither one of the religions are doing them any good or moving them toward themselves. All of them are handmaids of conquerors. All of them are religions of conquerors. We were naive when we accepted their interpretation of something that we had all along. I'm saying we need to take a good look at ourselves. I'm not talking about burning churches. I'm not talking about getting rid of religion. Understand me well. I am saying that every single thing that touches your life, religious, socially, and politically, must be an instrument of your liberation, or you must throw it into the ash can of history. We've been the victims of propaganda. Now, the Bible that you get so dewy-eyed over is one of the greatest pieces of propaganda ever written. If you want to read the Bible, why don't you read the Bible one day and read Mein Kampf the next day and see the comparison? That's hard on your mind. Because you think if you don't have Christianity, Islam, or Judaism, you don't have that spirituality. I've got more spirituality after I put all of them down. A lot of people need to stop reading some religious books and read some straight history. Without fables, without supposition, without myth. Read straight history. Europeans doing the slave trade not only read the African out of history, they colonized history, they colonized information about history. And what you have to do is take a holistic look. Now that not only at your position in the world, but your potential in the world. In fact, a billion of you on the face of this earth, scattered all over the world, what do you need with a friend other than yourself? Why can't you turn inward on yourself and say, I will wear no clothes I don't produce. Start with your underwear. I wear no shoes that are not made by a brother. You're creating a shoe factory, employment at once. Start buying aeroplanes, break them down and study them, later on make aeroplanes. What this whole thing is about is the restoration of confidence. It has been the role of these handmaidens of colonialism to destroy your confidence in yourself. We produced the first human society that said you can't be a king unless you got a queen. You can't be a god unless you got a goddess. We got confused with someone else's ideas, someone else's concept and definition of art. What we have to understand is that faith has not spared us for an idle reason. What is there in us that made us strong enough to take this heavy blow? 500 years of slavery, one way or the other. Slavery, neo-colonialism. What made us strong enough to survive? What has faith saved us to do? And inasmuch as we gave the world its first humanity, faith has saved us to give the world its last humanity. What we have to do is to believe it, to believe that we are worthy of it, and to believe that we are capable of it. What black studies should be about, what black religion should be about, is the restoration of the confidence, and the restoration of the confidence that we must rule the state again. Then, in coordination with other African people throughout the world, we will give the world a new lease on life. We must answer the call of the great African-American poet, Margaret Walker, who said, let the dirges end, let a new peace begin. Let us write a new covenant for the freedom of ourselves in the world. African men throughout the world need to step forward and answer Sister Margaret and say, Sister Margaret, we have heard your call with our women at our side. We are ready to pick up the challenge. We are ready to start a revolution that will change the world. We won't get ready tomorrow because tomorrow's things are left to tomorrow. We will start our revolution right now, and we will start it with ourselves.
That's the great Dr. John Henry Clark, and he doesn't need an addendum, but I do want to read this real fast, and then we'll get to the conversation of the day. So you mean to tell me that someone down your ancestry line survived being chained to other human bodies for several months in the bottom of a disease-infested ship during the Middle Passage, lost their language, customs, and traditions, picked up the English language as best they could while working free of charge from sunup to sundown as they watched babies sold from out of their arms and women raped by ruthless slave owners, took names with no last names, no birth certificates, no heritage of any kind,